Good morning, welcome to Maine Music. Today we are going to be going over Steal Away, page 30 and 31 from Alfred's Basic Adult Piano Course book. Hold on a second, my camera doesn't want to cooperate on its silly little stand today. Oop, maybe that will work. We'll see. Hopefully we can get through this with all of our tech. All right, so we are going to be going through Steal Away. From Alfred's Basic Piano Course book. So I'm going to play it one time through. We are in the key of D using C sharp and F sharp, and it is a moderately slow song. So we're just going to take our time and enjoy it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Well, that was anticlimactic. I guess I should turn on the piano. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that is Steal Away. We are going to talk through it really quickly. First line, we are going to start with our pinky here on D above middle C. So you have middle C here, and now we have D. You have a nice D chord with a D, F sharp, and A. Okay, left hand, you're going to be using your left hand pinky on low D down here, and you getting the rest of your hand ready to come up towards middle C. So that's how I would place my hands. That's what's written in the book, so I would just follow that at this point. Again, so back to the original position. Now this is, I'm at the last measure of line 2, page 30, if you're following along in your book. And you'll see this kind of squiggly line that is on the left side of the chords. And what that means is you're going to kind of roll through the chord. Now you're going to hang on to each note as you go. You're not going to do that. You want this. Okay, that's really in slow-mo. So do it again, starting with the lowest note, one at a time, up through the highest note of the chord. Holding each note after you play it. But you're going to do it quickly like this. Okay, so brum. All right, you want to get everything, you want to hear everything individually, but rather quickly. Okay, so that's what that means. So let's start, let's see, it looks like measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they don't number the measures. That's very frustrating. So measure 5, which is in the middle of line 2, page 30. Okay, very dramatic. We love that. Now we're going to come to a little bridge bridge here. We are at the middle of line 3, page 30. Everything is an octave, okay? So really, you only need to know one note of the two that you are seeing, the one in the right and the left. They're both the same, they're just 8 notes apart. Okay, a little pickup here, a little bit quicker, not too much, but just a little bit. And here's that roll again, first measure of page 31. Okay, very dramatic. Okay, now we're gonna go to the line 2, page 31. We're gonna add a little more drama in the left hand. So we're gonna be kind of working the chords here. So we're gonna start with a low D, but we're gonna add some extra notes that weren't there originally. So right now I'm just gonna play the left hand alone for the next couple of measures. So starting on low D with my pinky. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. All right, so let's talk through that really quick. The finger pattern that they have written in the book here is very good. I think this is the way you should do it. It keeps you from any awkward moves that you have to do later. So let's start with our pinky on D. Third finger to F sharp. Second to A. 1 to D. Very simple. Now what you're going to do is you're going to play that D again, but you're going to play it with your middle finger. Okay, so you had your thumb, but now you're going to kind of bring your middle finger up. Repeated notes are fantastic ways to kind of make a quick change like that, because mentally you know exactly where you are. You just need to get a different finger to that same place to kind of take over, like a tag team. So let's try this again, beginning of line 2, page 31, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and did the quick change. Pinky down to B, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, so keep the pattern of the fingering the way it is written, but the key there is to switch your third finger for your thumb on the D, which is the first measure, line 2, page 31. So let's see how that same passage sounds with both hands together. 3 and 4 and. Left hand is going to stay on D3, which is the D below middle C. Your right hand, however, is going to move up, and I realize my camera isn't quite catching it, but my pinky now is on this D, which is the, here's middle C, here's D, and this is 1 D above that, okay? So D5. Off camera and going to go up another octave to the next D. I'm sorry, the next B. Misspoke there. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to start from the middle of line 3, page 31, with D pinky, my left hand pinky on D in the left hand, right hand on F sharp, A, and D. Bring it back down for the ending, right to the middle. Okay, so that is how you play Steal Away. Let's talk about the pedal work. There is a lot of repeated chords. You do not want it to sound choppy. Okay, you have to pick your hand up. You cannot hold those chords and replay them the way they're supposed to be played. So there has to be you have to give your hands space to come up and down again on the chord. So we don't want it to sound choppy, so that is a prime time to hold your chord with your pedal. So I'm holding my pedal down. I'm letting it up on the D, C sharp, putting it back down again. And I'm just following what's written here. So all this is written in the book. Okay, every time you see the line for the pedal markings underneath the bass clef, then you see a little hiccup, that means that's what you do with your foot. Pick it up and let it down off of the pedal. Okay, let's do that again from the beginning. Try to follow me with your pedal. We'll go nice and slow. 3 and 4 and 2. Page 30. Ready and go. And 2. Now we're going to move to those octaves. 3 and 4, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4 and all right, moving on. Line 2, measure 31. Line 2, page 31. Ready? 3 and 4 and. Moving my right hand up. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if this was a little quick, you can slow it down if you go to settings on the video here on YouTube and go to speed, playback speed, maybe do 1 1/4 or 1 1/2 to keep it at something that's a little bit more manageable. Hope this was helpful. Have a good day.